Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. I'm Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch me playing a fresh game of baseball. Today, we are taking on the Milwaukee Brewers in Game 2 of a 3-game set. Brandon Woodruff is 8-7 with a 4.29 ERA, taking on George Kirby, 16-1 with a 2.09 ERA. As we jump into Games 2 of this Seattle vs. Seattle series. That's right, the Milwaukee Brewers, the former Seattle Pilots, traitors. It doesn't matter. We're jumping in. My camera is not set from when I made a video the other day that my computer gave me a bunch of trouble with, so that's always fun. George Kirby. Okay, do we need to worry about some of these lineup guys? I think we can get through one more game with them. We just have so many cold hitters. We will go ahead and throw in Seiya Suzuki. I kind of like this lineup. I'm going to swap this around just a little bit more. Actually, we're going to bat him leadoff, Solano, and Suzuki. My headphones are up a little bit loud. Raleigh Rayleigh, Rosarena Shenton, Polanco Solano. Okay, so we're going to lead off Julio, Crawford, Suzuki, Raleigh. And then there's the rest of the lineup, as you can see. Bam, new baseball. Like I said, every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Subscribe and ring the bell for more. We beat this team yesterday. We ended our season-long 2-game losing streak. Darn it. Sorry, I put the controller on my leg and it slipped off.
On MLB The Show.
Now I put it on my other leg, so I'm very excited for it to fall off again. Okay. William Contreras, he's hitting .431 over the last 13 games, and Yelich is hitting .351 over the last 37. Blake Perkins, 6-11 over the last 9, and Isaac Paredes, who I think we had a lot of trouble getting out yesterday, .381 over the last 6. Kirby looking for his 14th straight win on the mound. Cal Raleigh's hitting .355 over the last 9. Cal Raleigh ties the league lead in homers with 31. Bryce Miller, big game on the mound in a win versus the Brewers in the last 15 games for the Brewers offense. 5.7 runs a game, a .278 average, and 25 home runs. As I center that real quick. The Guardians win in extra innings over the Orioles. The Angels win in extra innings versus the Mets. Shane McClanahan, 8 innings of 1 hit ball and a loss versus the White Sox. What? Freddie Peralta increases NL strikeout total to 129. Bowden Francis fires 7 innings, a 2-hit ball and a win versus the Mets. And Tarek Skubal, same statistic, but he beat the Pirates. Nolan Gorman, he was 0 for 16 until a 2-hit performance versus the Rockies. The Tigers increase an AL Central lead over the Guardians to 1.5 games. And the Giants send second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald to the 10-day IL. Here's a quick look at your farm reports as we jump in.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound.
See what we can do here against this Milwaukee Brewers team.
Right now.
Oh, man, that fastball did not have the ride that I wanted through the zone. Really dropped off there. Okay, I'll take the pop out. No problem.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
One gone.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rhys Hoskins.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know.
I think Hoskins had the home run yesterday.
It took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not.
Didn't actually get a good look at that.
He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
There we go. Big swing on that slider. That slider didn't slide, and the 4-seam didn't stay up. So don't love that right off the rip.
And that one
fouled. And that one was a little more over the plate. Right now, if you look behind the Mariners, those two ad reader boards, a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza ads.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh. Too slow.
Good job.
Yeah, not a good pitch. Not a good pitch at all.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no
here we go,
idea
sinker.
what that feels
I didn't
like,
realize
but
it
you
had
gotta
just
love
been
this
slider,
foul.
slider,
Just
slider,
wondering
fastball,
who's
fastball.
gonna blink
Oh
first.
boy.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
There we
Down
go.
on strikes.
Finally gets the slider to break outside. I think the first out was 2 pitches. That was a lot.
Look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other
Well,
hitters
Tampa
in this
Bay's doing a
lineup
little
can
bit better
learn something
today.
from it.
They're beating the White Sox 9-1. How are the scores around the league this fine? For me, Monday. For you, Tuesday.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. Another
Lopsided games,
solid
high scoring
power
games.
season.
All right, we're not going to worry about that right now.
There's a strike.
Mariners got kind of routed in yesterday's game, which was a little surprising.
Next
There
offer,
we go.
he's in for a
Of course, we
strike.
got routed by those same Houston
Location
Astros.
right on the black.
I guess it shouldn't be the
Over
biggest
and over
surprise in the
again,
world.
This guy demonstrates the ability to hit those
Oh,
spots.
come
They're so
on.
tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball.
Was
in
not
the
sure
air
who it
out
was gonna
towards
give me
right
there.
Center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it.
All right, we got anything
We'll go to the
anything
bottom of the
interesting? Oh, good. The
first.
Yankees are
0-0.
losing. That's a positive. Sorry to the Yankees fan. Oh man, we have like the opposite results. White Sox all over the Rays.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Woodruff. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Tigers are really struggling.
Is actually better when he's in a jam.
I guess
so
if you
we'll see if he continues
struggle
to
against
his
Paul
way out of
Skeens, it
danger.
makes a little bit more sense. But the Tigers have got to be. They're only 4-6 in their last 10. That's actually better. They did get swept by the Seattle Mariners. Brag.
Right
For a
there
thing
for
that I
a
had
strike.
absolutely no
Woodruff
business
with
in.
some less than
I didn't do anything
fantastic
for
work
that.
on the hill lately.
Okay, let's see what we can see for Woodruff. It
Even
looks
the
like
best
that's a
pitchers of all
98
time
on the
have had
four
stretches
seam,
where nothing
97 on
was
sinker,
working for
circle
him on
change
the
at
mound.
88. That slider's at
Maybe he needs to have his
89,
turn in the
and a
rotation
12-6 all the way down at
Get his mind
85.
right to get back on track.
Darn it. Maybe a little too aggressive there. Yeah, too late. Just didn't see it very well.
And that
One
one
stayed up.
upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone. but
And
not
he
too far.
he went 3 straight fastballs. He threw that first
High
pitch
heat,
in,
too much on that
and then
one.
just went fastball, fastball,
Velocity
fastball.
and
I couldn't
elevated
figure it out.
fastball, even if it's still in
That was
strike
in the
zone,
glove.
it'd be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Yeah, slider at 89, and then just a bunch of mid-90s fastballs. Stop.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Ooh,
Woodruff,
man.
a
Damn
former
it.
All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball,
Very early.
a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh boy, that's a
One
brutal
down, base is
change.
empty.
Ooh,
And right back to the mound.
couldn't get it
Throws
past
to
him.
first in time.
Dang it.
Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first.
Drove it right into the
And
ground, but I would have
now
liked
check
to
out
have
the
seen that
Mariners
get
lineup.
past.
And this is
The-
a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up
What's
the
it called?
baseball. A lot of high exit
the pitcher
velocities,
is what I'm
and
trying to
that
think
all
of.
results in a club that's leading
ball
league in
throwing
slugging
man.
percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone,
Darn, late.
however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit
Whether
it
we
a
would
long
have had the
way.
correct
There's
angle,
no question,
maybe.
this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball.
Damn it. Let's take a timeout.
At the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Breaking
There we
ball.
go.
This is down
There we
and
go.
away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Missed 2 that were, we were like right there for.
Ground ball.
That's
left
fine, a little
side,
early.
And
Oh, very
foul
early.
ball. 2 outs. That
That's
one
inside.
missing
2 and 2.
And now
That's
3 and
upstairs.
2.
3 and
Wow, this
2.
guy's really
Okay, this is a
battling
good
up
at
there
bat.
as
We're
if
driving that pitch
his run
count
is
up.
the game-winning
That's what we
run.
want to see.
I love his tenacity.
Ooh, coming to a slider way too early on that.
3
Damn
up, 3
it.
down, inning over.
We're in a bad spot here. We're too late on the fastball. We're too early on the slider. Could prove to be a problem. There's something about this Monday recording slot that really... Ugh.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins with a
I don't
homer in
sleep
his
well.
last
And
game.
it's like, oh, now I'm tired. Gross. I
Kirby
can't be behind
back to
schedule
work.
here.
There's a strike.
Team number 101 today. Thanks everybody for all the support. I
Next
appreciate
offering
it.
is fouled back. Swing
There
and a
we
miss,
go.
struck him out.
Okay, I think that's maybe the most effective at bat we've had against Rhys Hoskins. I believe he was the one who had the home run yesterday. That strikeout always reminds me of GameStop.
Exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
William Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
I don't love it, but it's not as egregious. I took a look at it. I thought it was worse than it was.
And that misses.
And that one just missed.
Down
Darn,
2-0. Mike Fillmore,
that's a little more
umpire.
irritating.
Very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with
there we
any
go.
umpire, you really just want
Throw
them
it
to
in
be
there.
consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate
There we
his
go.
consistency.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a
Ooh.
row.
There it is, on the edge.
Strong start singing.
Third strikeout. We have not been
Three of the
piling up the
first 5
strikeouts
is
since
faced.
it felt over the last
Definitely
series or
minimizing
so.
contact.
Since
He
the
can
All-Star
get the swing
break,
and
I
miss
guess,
when he
is
needs it, but
probably a
also
good
keep the defense fresh
definer of
behind
that.
him.
I'm sure we'll end
Allow
up
some
racking
balls
up a
in
ton of
play as
them
well.
throughout the rest of the season. It's not a thing I'm concerned with, but
Freitas
if
up now
you
for the
watch
Brewers.
some of those Houston
Fourth
games,
on
you
the
can see
National
where I
League
get into
RBI
trouble, and
leaderboard.
it's when you consistently put the ball in play.
96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Because sometimes it feels like the game just goes, lol, fuck you.
Yeah,
There we go.
Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
This is
the
kind of
other
a
way
waste
if you can.
pitch. It's probably pretty predictable. Ooh. He swung at it. I'm a little surprised by that.
Foul ball still 0-2.
This is not surprising. Let's go with a little splitter. Throw something up there that we haven't thrown yet.
Slides, but
Okay.
it
Oh,
gets
that
by him.
immediately bit me.
Throw over to first.
Love how he
Excuse
let that
me?
ball travel, trusted his
Not a
hands.
great
Nice
splitter.
job of going the other way.
Man at first. Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins.
It wasn't a great
And that
splitter,
one's a
and
little
Isaac
bit
Paredes has had a lot of contact, even if it hasn't
The
been.
runner at first
He's had a
with
ton of
2
foul
away.
balls.
Strike on the inside corner. And the count 1-1. And there's a ball.
Just
Really
missed.
good take,
Come on.
especially with 2 strikes.
Fucking fuck. That slider sinker is not in that bad of a location. Okay. There we go.
Struck him out on a splitter.
There we go.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning
Raleigh
number
with
2.
31 home
The
runs.
cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He
Drove
is
Woodruff
at
up to
the top
15
of the game
pitches.
in terms of
I think that's a
defense at the catching
positive in
spot.
the grand scheme.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Stay in the ballpark.
Makes the grab, one away.
A little under it.
How
was that timing looking?
Combine the slug with really good defense.
The first baseman,
Luke Raley will hit next.
Good.
This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Swing a high fly ball deep left field.
Is that one gonna go? Let's go. Let's go. There's Raley. Should be 32, I believe.
And the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
32. So between Raleigh and Raley, we have 63 home runs.
I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he
Awesome.
had in mind as well.
That swing felt pretty good. I was a little bummed because we were late on it, but thankfully Raley has enough power to get it out to the opposite field.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One out, base is empty. And
Just laid on a 96 elevation, or exit velocity, excuse me, 100 miles an hour. Launch angle 26 degrees. That's a bad swing. Shouldn't even be pushing X on those. Cannot give them those easy one-pitch outs after a home run.
Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Off the plate,
outside.
It's 2-1. Late that time, and it's
Way too late. Take a timeout.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Did not see that coming in well at all.
Rip towards
And
third.
early, okay. So adjusted, but just an overcorrection there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners.
He's missed a few pitches over the heart of the plate.
Swings
That's too
and
far
misses.
outside. Too
And
early.
it's 1-1. 2 down, bases
Kind of a
empty,
blessing.
one run across, bottom half of inning number 2. Next
That's not
offering
really
is
a
foul
blessing.
back.
Bad swing.
That one,
Locked me up with a
95 to
fastball.
finish
Okay.
him off. But the Mariners draw
That's okay.
first
Luke
blood
Raley,
here
we get
on this
better lucky than
solo
good, I
homer.
would say.
It's now
Thankfully,
1-0.
that
You're
was
watching
a home
Mariners
run. Otherwise, we
baseball
probably
on
would have
the
stranded him
show
on second.
Northwest. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates.
Some
so
Cy
far this
Young
year.
guys.
Andrew Monasterio.
Everybody's for the Mariners. Our stats a little juiced.
The shortstop takes the
That's
ball.
a strike. I mean, it's just flat out a strike.
That misses the zone, and that's
a
ball
little
2.
bit
The
of
rest of the
a bummer.
lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Foul ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Slider did not slide
A
at
swing like
all.
that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Sung
Come
Chae
on.
Chang up to bat next.
Kirby.
Plays off for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through.
Okay,
and
that's the
a
time I
strikeout.
think we can take.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across.
We can take the strikeout there. Love to see the 2 outs at a time, but whatever.
He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
This is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, thought that was going to get kind of smacked
and he's been touching home plate
way
quite a
too
bit
far
lately,
over the
scoring
plate.
8 runs over
Really
the last 10
leaked.
games.
You can go with another
Is
sinker.
the first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side.
And we will take a page out of, I believe, these Brewers
Good
books.
sinker low in the zone right there.
They, a couple of times, looked like it was maybe going to be a double play. But just took the sure out. A little unfortunate, but whatever.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
It's probably a smart play. No, it is a smart play. There was nothing, we were not going to be able to get that at all. And we're going to put Bart Canna away right here. See ya. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. And we throw another strikeout on the board.
One hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Brewers nothing.
So a couple of hits give it up to the Brewers, but they haven't done anything. I think they've gotten as far as second. That's a positive.
Welcome back. As
here's a look at the standings in the NL Central. Reds are 5.5 back. Pirates 6.5 back. The Cubs, biggest losers in our simulation. I talk about it a lot, but that's why we have Seiya Suzuki 43-59. Their record might literally be the opposite of that. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick.
And that one missing low.
They got the ball. Chicago is falling behind.
Outside.
As well. They are 59-40. Okay.
Delivers a
That's
pitch
fine.
in
That's
for
a good
strike
take.
at 95.
If we were going to see it up here, maybe, but let that one go. That's
Slider
flipped
misses
out of the hand.
outside. Little chopper rolls foul.
Is that a... Leave that one in the umpire's hand.
So
Maybe
now
he'll...
3-2.
Okay.
Keeps the at bat
That's a
going
good
with
swing.
foul ball.
Good swing protection there.
Woodruff deals. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, should have been a walk. That's just where we get into trouble.
Here's Donovan Solano.
Couple of them on the edges, and then he drove one inside.
Check swing
Yeah,
on the
of course
first
he did.
pitch.
I think we've had 3 check
First,
swings, and we've
and
lost all
one
3 of them.
around. Ruled a swing. That one drilled left field.
Solano? Solano?
Yelich moving
Solano?
back for it. Forget it.
Solano! Let's go!
His second of the year.
The 9-hole hitter coming through with a solo home run.
He really needed that
His
swing.
second
He has
of
been
the
getting a ton
year.
results at the plate lately, so I'm
Woo.
sure that one felt especially
Solano's
good.
been an interesting player for us this season. He's been over at third base all season long. It's been up and down. But hey, a home run, only a couple of them. He still has a very high batting average, which I think is the positive. We're consistently able to get him on. His speed can be a little bit of a trouble spot because it's only like 25, 26. But just able to get that one out. All right. There's a great take with Julio. 2 for 4 in the series. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Got that batting average up over 300. Ooh, that's not a great.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
He has been good about that, nailing those outside.
Got it.
Oh,
And
fuck
he
me.
did not
As
like
I
the
was
call.
saying it.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And he hits a ground ball right
Fuck
side.
off.
Whips
Just
to
drove it
first.
right into the ground.
And
God
that
damn
is
it.
that.
Should have been a walk. That probably would have been a double play, but we get the solo home run, and that is what we
You're
want.
watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Two hits in the game, and both of them solo home runs.
John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth.
I think unfortunately for us,
Yelich.
it's a little too often that it's long ball or bust.
There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike
Jeez
zone. You can't do
Louise.
much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hoskins batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Squirts away a little bit. And that's a
I
stolen
completely
base,
lost focus
not
there. I took
even
my hand
close.
full off
And
the
now
right stick, my thumb
a
off
man
the
in
right
scoring
stick.
position. Hoskins pushes it foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge it.
High fly ball near the
Pull,
pole.
pull,
That
pull,
one
pull,
is
pull,
foul.
pull. Foul.
That
Thank
was a
God.
nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just
Ooh.
couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
There we go. One bad pitch. Obviously, the ball got away. The steal goes through.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Okay. Get it in quick.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter,
Isaac
Paredes.
Paredes now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
The guy at the plate could
Slow.
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki. He's got it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left.
We are already up to 61 pitches.
It's the Mariners
Astros
2
to
and the
Brewers has been a
Brewers
pretty brutal combination. They haven't had quite as many hits in this one. I mean, I guess we're going, what, bottom 4? Please be
Back
bottom
at
4.
T-Mobile Park.
Okay, thank
Now
God. I was like, oh
Sales
God,
is
61
the
pitches. If we're just now going bottom 3, that is very bad.
T-Mobile Park back in 1999. They actually opened it up in the middle of the season.
God damn it,
I
fuck
remember as a
me.
rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park.
Now
It's a
batting,
beautiful
Captain.
place.
What I was saying, though, is they aren't necessarily getting a ton of hits, but they are fouling off a lot.
Raleigh up next for the
And
Mariners.
it is the consistent foul balls. Please
Swinging
stop
a foul
swinging.
straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is
So we're
fouled
up to,
back.
what, 15 pitches-ish an inning?
And that one
That's
missing
inside. There we go.
inside
Good
a
take.
sharp slider.
Damn it.
This one in the air, center field. Perkins under it, squeezes it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And that is
Home
cut
run
on
or
and
bust.
missed.
That's a really good
strike one.
12-6 curve right there. Our timing, timing's surprisingly good. Fudge
And a foul
pops.
ball.
Looked up, went low. Looked low, went high. God damn it.
And now 1 and 2.
Got me with the
Swing and a
12-6
miss.
curve.
And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball.
Man,
game.
we are just
Nobody
not
left for
seeing his pitch
Seattle,
mix
but
very
they hold
well.
the 2-0 lead.
That 95 is about as high as I can
Welcome
hit.
back.
There's just
Quite
something
the
about that
pitcher's
speed.
duel so far. Here's how the
13
starters
total
are performing
strikeouts
up to
between the
this
2
point.
pitchers through 4 innings of work for each. We have the goose eggs where we want them, only giving up 3 hits, a couple of earned runs on 2 hits, No walks for Woodruff. And the strikeouts, like I said, pretty even as we head to the top of the 5th. We want to try and get Kirby through
back
6.
to work. Gets under and pops it up.
That is where it's going to be helpful.
Pulls it in for the out.
That was not a good time for me to take my eyes off the screen.
Outcome, it seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus.
There we go.
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Goes down.
Man, that's a brutal strikeout. That is our 8th and maybe the most questionable.
And get that call, 3rd strike.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sung-Chae Cheng. First pitch just misses.
Oop.
Foul ball there.
No, thank you. Like that game lag there for a second.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop
Okay,
up.
that is that's a good. It's a good situation for us to be in. Pretty quick 1, 2, 3 there. It is only 3 hits over the 4 innings, or now 5 innings.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And a strike in there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That was a strike.
Ball inside.
And it's even up.
Really just like working this one corner. I'll commit to it.
Next offering is
This
outside.
is that one.
That's
Darn
out to
it.
center field. Perkins.
That one didn't.
He's there. He's got it. One away.
Now batting, the designated
Austin
hitter,
Shenton
Austin
up next for the Mariners.
Shenton.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Slider goes nowhere. Fuck me.
Terang. And there's 2 away.
God, we are
Runner
just.
now, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman,
He struck out
Jorge.
swinging at his first at bat.
Polanco.
That's hard hit
Missed
in the
it
line.
early. Darn it.
And foul.
You were
ball.
there and just could not connect. That's a bad swing. Right up at the top of the zone. He's been working those edges nicely throughout this game. Fuck
This one
me.
popped
God
out,
damn
fouled
it.
around first base side. Hoskins makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
It is literally home run or bust here. So annoying.
Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a foul
Foul.
ball, he stays alive. Out to short. Fires to first on the run.
Why was
Nicely
that
done
such
for
a
the
bad
out.
Well,
reaction?
he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense
Man,
work
that
behind him
almost
with
that
other
was
calls.
almost bad.
Good
That was almost a
execution.
very bad single.
Mark Canha up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That is a surprising result.
Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a couple of quick outs.
By about a step.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And that's in there at
There
the
we
knees.
go. Now we're starting to kind of dot some things up a little bit.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well
That was
above
a very
league
bad
average.
pitch.
And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
But it's an out, so it doesn't matter.
And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the
Solano,
Mariners
Rodriguez,
2,
and
the
Crawford
Brewers
coming up. We
nothing.
will try to... I guess we don't have to try. We can get a... what am I trying to say? We can get a bullpen arm warmed up here.
Donovan Solano getting ready to hit.
I think they're largely righty again today. Oh, they have that switch Blake Perkins. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. We can go with a Santos. We will warm up a Morejón just in case there is. We get to that lefty righty lefty.
Right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Right
No
back to
way!
him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's 2 of them that we tried to put right back up the middle, and the pitcher gets the animation.
So the lineup flips.
Gosh,
over.
that's
Julio Rodriguez.
a little more on the
digs in
inside.
now.
Okay.
Outside. And it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby up and throwing. Peguero warming up as well. Next
Not a
offering
great
is fouled
swing
back.
late.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third.
Early. Hold it in.
Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
And the good news is we've gotten a hold of a couple of them. Otherwise, we're looking at a 0-0 tie. A couple of solo home runs.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
You go right back. Those are like on top of each other.
Swinging a foul out of play.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Yep, too aggressive on a
and he
circle
was
change.
fooled.
Man, he
Take your
really
time.
sells the
We're good.
changeup with that arm action.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. And
That
it's
was strike 3.
3-2.
That was
He should
strike
get
3.
a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Louise.
Nothing doing for the offense
How is the
that
game
time.
even bothered
We're
to
through 6
give
full.
me hits?
It's the Mariners
Are
2
you
and the
kidding me?
Brewers nothing.
So I believe it's switch righty.
Welcome back to the
Oh, cool.
ballpark.
For the Brewers.
As
Nice. So
we
look at
check
the
out current
NL
playoff
wild
pictures.
card.
Hoskins.
Pirates right there. Phillies a half game out. Mets with kind of a weird logo. Brewers currently sitting in the 3 spot. Okay, so what do we have here? We have no, we still have that straight righty. So it is the 3rd time through the lineup. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's throw in Santos. Let's let it ride. He gave us what we needed. He gave us 6 innings.
We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Between the next couple of pitchers, hopefully we can get that,
Good luck against
get him into this
guy.
spot.
He's
We
been
can still bring in a
extremely
save
good
opportunity,
His numbers
or we can
are
still bring
excellent.
in Munoz for a save opportunity.
And that's
There
in
we
there
go.
for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Brutal.
So a
There
runner
was
aboard to
nobody
start the
there.
inning.
His exit velo of
The catcher.
91,
Here
so
is William Contreras. Gets the slider in there for a
Love to
strike.
see that slider slide just a little bit more.
Swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a chopper out to short. There's one. Throw to first.
Okay.
But he beat it.
Okay. I'll take it. A bit of a risk there. I'm kind of so two things. One, surprised that Crawford was able to get there, and it was a bit of a risk to go to second. We were probably going to get one, but I'll take the lead runner in that situation. Man, we left that up. Holy shit. Okay, that's fine. Paredes has been a real big pain in the ass. We have had a lot of trouble getting him out throughout this series. It's only game number 2. That was a terrible slider. That's one of the things that I struggle with is when the base runners are inconsistent. Don't have that timing locked in. I was trying to be attentive to the drop with Santos because that's always the problem. But instead, we just absolutely fucked up that slider.
Pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Perkins,
which is fine. They just reset.
That catches the outside corner.
I'm really surprised we got that. So what?
And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty.
There we go. There's out number 2.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed.
Thank God the gamble to throw to second paid off, otherwise we're down by 1.
Because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
I am so anxious about not fucking up his downswing timing because it's a little bit quick. Santos Morejon might not be a great combination of pitchers to bring in after each other.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Okay, there we go. Nicely done, Polanco. Okay. Hey, we give up a 2-run blast. It's going to happen. It was a terrible slider.
2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here.
Abner Uribe.
Abner Uribe.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
U-G-A-Y.
3, 4, 5 go up
okay.
the home team.
Suzuki, we're 0 for 2. We haven't hit well with him. Sinker's in at 100. Slider at 90 to 4-seam at 101.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs.
I mean, it's just, look at how on the edge those pitches are.
I
don't think that sinker is north-south where they want it, but that slider is... Fuck.
Swing and a ball lifted in the
that
air.
Is a pitch that we should crush.
Pulls it in for the out.
That is so frustrating.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. And
damn,
that is out of play.
Way up there. Ooh, too aggressive. Way too aggressive. I was looking for that sinker.
Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man, that's a brutal strikeout. 2 of those pitches are out of the fucking zone.
Just let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Raley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the
Fuck
edge.
me, god damn it. I can't see anything these guys are throwing.
Brings it in, and that is
He's so bad, it's good.
Mariners are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
3 home runs, accounting for the 4 runs. We have a lefty. Oh, it's a lefty, righty-lefty. Okay, so this will make the Morejon switch even more sensible. We managed it pretty well. Through one awful pitch.
Bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights that
God damn it.
1-2.
That was almost a disaster.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one down the line, and it's just
Seeing it well. I think we need to go a little more on the outside part of the plate high.
2 now. Bounce
Yeah,
that off
okay,
to the
well,
left, and we'll do it again.
He knew it. He knew what was happening.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And
There we
swing
go.
and a miss. Down on
There we
strikes.
go.
He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very...
Ooh. Some very questionable strikeouts here
Next for
in this game.
Mark
We have
Canna.
Canna.
0 for 3
We're not going to
with
worry
2
about
strikeouts
subbing him out
and
just
a
yet. We also don't have anybody in the bullpen, so it doesn't matter.
And the
There
pitch
is a
little
lefty
low.
after Canna.
0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1. Ripped on a line.
Julio. Okay.
No trouble here. Puts it away.
Animation took over, scared me a little bit.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score
Pretty
remains
good. I think we
2-2.
might even be able to leave him in for one more batter. Lefty, then we'll see kind of where we are. We'll warm up Andres Munoz just in case.
Now pitching for
We're going to bring in a lefty here, Brian Hudson.
Hudson.
Good numbers. I mean, Uribe is the guy that we were going to want to try and get to. He had a 7 dot something ERA. But instead, we could not figure it out. So Randy Arozarena comes up. We will throw up. I mean, Yelich is kind of good either way.
Randy Arozarena.
94 on a fastball. Cutter at 88, sweeper at 84.
Rolled softly,
there's
but
that
that
sweeper,
goes
huh?
foul.
Yep, that makes sense. You would throw your third best pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And
I think it's
time
on.
called at the plate.
Just annoyed.
Maybe trying to
Annoyed.
slow things down here in a crucial spot. And the 0-2.
Got me. Fucking got me. I don't think he threw the fastball.
Fastball at the knees.
He threw the cutter. And he threw the sweeper.
That you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out of bounce right
That's a bad-
side. Hoskins
I should
handles
have-
the chance. Tosses to the pitcher,
I should have
covering
switched
the
out. I
bag.
should have.
And that quickly
Should have called
two
time.
away.
I don't know that I would have been
Jorge
granted it,
Polanco
but
up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there.
I cannot figure out the speed.
Appears to be getting loose. Ashby, the lefty, warming up as well.
There we go. Let that one go. No problem. We still have 2 hits, and both of them are solo home runs. Fucking fuck. Fuck.
Before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
2 cutters and a sweeper, each of them.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Off the
Okay.
ball.
That was a great
Counts
take.
full, 3-2. Donovan Solano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Oh, and we were under it.
Canna has this one sized
We
up,
were late.
and that's the inning. It's the 9th, and
We were
are
late because we
tied.
couldn't fucking figure it out. Just a bunch of slow and then 1 fastball, and it's just too much of a speed increase.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Brewers,
Now the left fielder,
number
Christian
22,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Morahone back to work. There's the strike.
0-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one is
No.
absolutely belted.
Fucking
And
way.
it is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
He does have
this guy lives
99
for big
clutch.
moments, and right there made a statement.
That
big time.
is brutal.
Looks like
We
this guy was looking
might
out
lose
over
this
the
game
plate,
like we
but
lost to the
he was able
Astros.
turn on the inside.
I mean, that's not even that bad of a pitch. It's kind of the Jordan thing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in
Where we
this
gave up
spot.
that
Adrian
in that
Morahone
game where we got our
with the
ass
start,
kicked.
and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back.
We
in
are
a
just
minute.
ice cold from the plate, it feels like. I know we had 6 runs yesterday, but we're...
Pitching for the
Matt
Mariners,
Brash
It
gets
just
handed
doesn't...
the rock
I
down
don't
the
know. It
pen.
didn't even feel
One
good.
thing on him, he's been really good this season.
Well, there was something
keeping the ball
funky, I
in
think,
the
that
park.
happened in
Not
there.
an easy guy to take deep.
But I mean, I'm okay with that pitch location. I'd probably like it a little higher, a little tighter. But it's not the worst.
Now a chance for Rhys Hoskins. Swinging
That's
a miss at a slider.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Slow roller to third. Sends it across to first. 2 gone now. So now here's the DH. Isaac Paredes. That one's upstairs.
Damn it.
Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a
We did
ball.
have the home run robbery in yesterday's game, I believe. Or was that the... My
Hard hit
fucking
right side. He
God.
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Okay.
Christian Yelich
So
crushes
Yelich
this
puts them
one
out
for the
front.
Brewers.
We need what we have not
It's
had all day. We need a
3-2
couple of
ball
hits.
game. You're dialed in
Like in the same inning that are not home runs. We need a blast to tie it. We need a bloop and a blast to win it. We need a...
pitching for
Welcome
Milwaukee.
back.
Just something. I don't know. I am just completely lost.
Well, he's been a really
I don't know that
tough
this
guy
is
to
the best
take
staff in the
this
world,
season.
but that we
You
have not
usually
taken
have to
advantage of their
string some hits
mistakes.
together in order to get to him.
And some bad swings mixed in there. I think we have who we would want, though. Solano.
Donovan Solano.
You got the
He
scoring
left that
started.
one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it
I
again?
apologize. It doubled the lead at 2. Slider at 86. Four seam at 97. A sinker at 97. Circle change at 90.
Swing
Too
and a
aggressive.
miss.
I...
0-1.
Wow,
0-1's the
no
count.
fair right right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That is
Yelich should
brutal.
have it.
That was...
And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
God.
And time call.
Oh my fucking God. Slider.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead.
And then a
The home team
fastball
trying
up
to
at
pull it out.
mid-90s.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In there for a
Zone's
strike at
been
the
very
bottom
real
of the
weird
zone.
today.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls
Okay,
it back
foul
with
it
2
off.
strikes.
Definitely got
Of course,
the
I've been
conscious
sitting
of
up
the
in the
pitch
zone.
inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one
This
misses.
is fucking
And the count's full.
unbelievable.
Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Okay, foul it off. It's like the
Pitch
game
there, take a
fucking
rip
knows.
at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Okay. Ooh, that was tight.
And keeps
That
things
very
going.
easily could have been a devastating
That
strike
right there
3.
could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. Now move to first.
Oh my God.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good take. Let's
Try to
lock
keep
in
it
here.
on
I don't know that I really
here
need much of a
in the bottom
lead.
of the 9th.
No, can't look at their strength.
Swings
That's
that
just
one
too
for
aggressive.
strike 1.
What are we doing there?
Fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that
Maybe don't
location,
fuck with
very
center.
difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
So now 1
We're out
and
in
2.
front. Okay,
Clearly,
this
sitting
is
on
a
fastball
fucking
right
nightmare.
there, just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's under it. 2 away now. So it's their last
Now
chance in
batting,
this one.
right fielder,
And here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Way inside,
That's
gets out of
inside.
the way. Lift it to left,
Damn.
and this should do it.
It was a
Makes the catch.
slider on the
Ball
outside.
game. And the Brewers strand the tying run on base.
He went with a slider. I thought it was going to be a fastball. We were early on it. Just couldn't.
You've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to
couldn't,
get 3 outs in the bottom half.
Couldn't
of
slow
that
down.
inning. They
That
did just
this
that
it's
today.
another brutal
Very
loss. We have
well-played ball game.
really
Keep the swing
struggled
road.
since the
Everybody's
since the
happy with
All-Star
the
break. We have 2 hits. They're both solo home runs. We give up 2 home runs. It's on a really terrible slider to Paredes, who we really have struggled against again in this series, and we give up a solo shot. Pretty decent pitch. It's not the best pitch we've ever thrown, but it's a better swing than pitch. It's not in a terrible location. We just could not do anything offensively, and that is where we really, really struggle. We got off to a good start. We had a couple of solo home runs in the 2nd and the 3rd, but then just couldn't hold it. I don't know. I really psyched myself out with Santos in this game. And I probably got a little too cute. I mean, I think Yelich just kind of pick your poison a little bit as he puts away the final out as well. But we just have not been able to get those bloop shots, it feels. Or like the singles. We had nothing. We worked a walk with Rodriguez. It very easily could have been a strikeout. Morihone gets the loss. He struck out 2 in 1 inning pitched. He gave up a hit and an earned run, but did not walk anybody. Solano and Rayleigh, 1 for 3. I mean, they had identical lines. They were our only 2 hits of the game. And it's just really bad offensively right now. Yelich was 2 for 4. He's your player of the game with a game-winning home run. Isaac Paredes was 2 for 4 with a home run. It was a 2-run blast. Monasterio, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Contreras was 0 for 4 but did score a run. He would have gotten on for the 2-run blast because of a fielder's choice. Brian Hudson gets the win. Joel Payampas. He gets the save, his 8th of the season, but Hudson, 1 inning, no hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, no earned on his line. We only struck out 8 times, but it's just Suzuki, Raleigh, Rayleigh, Rosarena, Shenton, Polanco. We struck them out 12 times, but we gave up just the worst time to give up that bad of a slider. If we give up that slider, but we're somehow able to turn that double play, at least the Yelich is just a tying home run instead of a game-winning home run. But it's not been good. It's been rough. We are looking at a 2-3 record since we got back. We got obliterated by Houston, and now 2 of the last 3 games we have blown a multi-run lead. Late in games, too. Milwaukee, if you look at it, obviously they scored in the 7th and the 9th. And then if we go back to that Houston game, they scored in the 5th and they scored 2 in the 9th when we had a 3-run lead, a 1-run lead. Man. But this is what happens. This is what happens when we play 3 good teams in a row. We barely win a series against Detroit. We lose a series to Houston, and we are struggling with the Milwaukee Brewers. You can throw the Yankees in as well, because even though that's a sweep, it's closer than it probably indicates. But we fall. We're now 81-20. It's really rough for us out here. We're 30.5 games up, and we will look for a series win tomorrow. Get the rubber match. Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Mariners, 13-3 with a 1.92 ERA, taking on Nestor Cortez Jr., 7-5 with a 4.24 ERA. Let's rip a pack real quick before we go. See if we get anything good. No. All right. Well, there you have it. Another game of baseball. As we continue, we have 17 in a row. This is game number 5, so we have 12 more before we get an off day, and I already feel like we need it with the rough stretch so far. We are one more game in Milwaukee, and then we'll be on a little bit of a road trip. Maybe we could bounce back, get into a bit of a rhythm against Los Angeles or the Athletics. We'll be home against Texas, and then we'll finally mercifully have a day off. But it's not been great, but we'll hopefully get a win tomorrow. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe over where the gameplay is. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Baseball playlist right here. If a video went up this morning, it's up there. Did it get edited in time? Did it get uploaded in time? You'll have to click to find out. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.